Good morning, everyone, and I am here today to show you guys our new cards. And this is a private collection, and I made it so that everyone can benefit from it, as well as for the new readers that need constant reminders that they're doing the work they need to do, and that they're doing it well. And this is also for the seasoned card reader, because we also need encouragement and we need the truth. We need to be told when it is we need to get off our butts. We need to be told when it is that we're doing the good job, what to look at, what to look forward to, and guidance. We get a lot of guidance. And these cards are 2.75 inches wide by 4.75 inches long. So they're a lot easier for my hands, even though they are a little bigger. They're a lot easier for our hands to shuffle. At the same time, they're made of this beautiful, soft material. They just flow, okay? So they really, really flow. And I've already wet one, and I just wiped it clean. So that really worked well. I also want to give you guys a little bit of information on how I came about these cards. There's a moment in your life where you outgrow other people's cards, and the messages start coming in to you, and you're not even looking at the cards. That happened. That happened, and I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful to Spirit, to God, to all my guides, the Ascended Masters. This journey started when I first started Reiki years ago, and my master just opened me up to a point that I am here today, right? And we all will get there. We all get there. No one can tell you that, no, you're never going to get there. No, you're going to get there. Everybody gets there. These cards, my husband never takes naps. And one day my husband took a 4-hour nap. And I'm here looking at myself. I'm going, well, what am I going to do? I'm not going to do any work. It's on the weekend. Well, no, I'm not going to do any work. I am going to go and meditate. And I did. And in my meditation, what happened? I started writing. I started writing messages and messages throughout this 4 hours. Now, I don't remember. All I remember is writing and getting these beautiful messages and putting them and then typing them into the computer during these 4 hours. And it was while I was in meditation. So I was just writing and then putting them in the computer, making sure that, you know, the spelling was right. I'm notorious for that, but we're getting better, right? So at the end of the 4 hours, miraculously, my husband wakes up. It's like, oh, I feel so refreshed, and I get away. You know, I start coming out of my meditation. When I come out of my meditation, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at my papers, and I'm going, what? Okay, let's see what I did. He comes over and he looks at the computer and goes, hey, those would be able to go on cards. And I'm looking at them going, well, let's try them out. And these are the messages that you get when you first come in as a new member in our group. These are the messages you get from these cards. So I've been using these cards for a while without going through the press, you know, buying the artwork, getting it typeset, all that beautiful stuff, right? I had my version on my computer. And I have this wonderful angel. I swear she's an angel. Her name is Terry Robnett. And Miss Terry, I tell Miss Terry, Terry, look what I did. And Terry goes, I think those need to be on cards. I think you're ready to do some cards. And gave me this wonderful company called Shuffled Ink. And I've been at this for months. Got my Patreon. Now my Patreon paid for this. So I want to thank everyone on Patreon to be able to allow me to put together these wonderful messages on cards that new spiritualists, seasoned spiritualists, and just people that need a daily reminder of how well they're doing or if they need help and where to find it. So these cards are message cards. If you see, these are message cards, all right? And these message cards will tell you where you are, what you're doing. Nothing fancy, because I want the message to get there. I want the message to get to you or to those that you need to give this message to. All right? So this is what you're getting with these cards. Now, with these cards, you could also, these are perfect for your one card pulls. These are perfect to put right next to your nightstand. And you wake up in the morning, you say, okay, let me see, what is today? Time out. Okay, so I need to sit back and relax. Guess what? I do. I'm taking the day off today. And you're being urged to go within yourself. It's right here. You're being urged to go within yourself and request from your angels and higher guidance to give you clarity and start your personal quest to begin living from your very soul. Now, if you notice, there are different parts of the messages. The reason is because every sentence may not particularly pertain to you or a circumstance, but I can certainly coincide with this, navigate from your place of truth and integrity, and start today. In fact, right now, you have wasted valuable time. So see this? I'm always talking about integrity, and there it is. It's talking to me and saying, hey, yeah, this needs to happen, but this is the message that pertains to me. So it is time for a timeout. I need a little timeout, and I'm going to take that today. All right. So you can put this next to your bed on your nightstand, and every morning when you wake up, you get your one card message. Woohoo! For the new person going into the spirituality life. Hey, Pam. The new person coming into spirituality, you're going through your awakening. You are wanting to learn how to go about your life. Hey, guys, it's not rocket science, right? It's not. But you certainly can use something like this where it doesn't give you these fancy pictures and makes you have to go to a book. There's no book here. We have no book. The intention is in the cards. These cards have messages, and they are messages through and through, because what this intention was is to cut through the fluff. We don't need to look at the picture, oh, how pretty, and then go to a book to find out what it is that we're looking for, what it is that you are trying to get in your message. So with these cards, again, you put them anywhere where you know that you're going to need your card, that you need a one-day pull for your morning, right? It's going to guide you. It's going to help you. For the new person just starting. But it's also for the spiritualist. We give so much we receive so much. I know I do from you all. And I wouldn't be able to do this if you guys weren't with me and with each other, because that's the whole idea of this group, is to help each other, right? So as a spiritualist, I always do a self-check. Where am I? What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? So I get my 3 cards. I'm not kidding, guys. I do this every morning with my meditation, my fabulous 5s. I'll post the fabulous 5s and I'll show you guys how to do this. And I get my 3 cards. Okay? Now this is not for me. This is going to be for Pam, who's listening right there. And Pam gets 3 cards today. And Pam, your 3 cards for today talk about exactly what it is that you need to do. So this has to do with self-care for you. Healing, water hydrating, and nurturing yourself. So when you get them all, you see the similarity, the theme of what it is that you need to be doing, Pam. It says, what are you doing? And it talks like you and me. What are you doing? When did you last do something to nurture yourself? Now, am I right here, Pam? Well, it's not me, but is Spirit right? Are your angels right picking these cards? Time to nurture yourself and your little you. You have a little you, Pam. You need to take care of little you, okay? You need to practice what you preach and then some. See, what does that tell you? That tells you you're always helping other people, but you don't help yourself enough. Okay? It says, little you needs to feel protected and loved again. Little you needs encouraging words and feelings. You're going to do that, aren't you? Talk positive to and about yourself. Nourishment is key here. Nourishment. Nourishment, spiritual nourishment is what we're talking about here, okay? Definitely love yourself. Then you have the water and the hydrate. People, I cannot tell you enough. We are 70% water. If we do not have water, energy does not flow. Oxygen does not flow. And guess what? We feel tired, drained, exhausted. So in this case for you, Pam, it says you sowed all your seeds. Now, don't forget to water them. This goes for family and yourself, and also your spiritual life and work life. Ensure the seeds are planted firmly in the ground. That way, when you're ready to reap what you sowed, you will be certain that it will be plentiful, and this can pertain to romance, work, but overall you. So this card has 2 different meanings. It has to do with watering the seeds that you have sown. But it also talks about, hey, you need to hydrate yourself. You're not drinking enough water. See, you have been stuck. So the card itself is telling you, you're stuck. You're not nurturing yourself. Therefore, this part that talks about nourishment is key. Yeah, it's nourishment not only with spiritual nourishment, but also physical nourishment, emotional nourishment. And then you have your water and your hydrate. Well, how can you function if you yourself are not nurturing yourself, hydrating yourself to let that energy flow? That's why you get stuck. The energy comes in, and as you work throughout the day, it just diminishes. It's sluggish. It's like sludge. It's hard to take your next breath. It has to do with energy. It's all energy. And then your last card, Pam, is the healing card. You know, Archangel Raphael, and you have something to do with Archangel Raphael yourself, has commanded all spiritual healing for you. Your past and future are all cleared for you to work in the present. Notice, you need to work in the present, no longer in the past, no, not in the future. You need to work here. And get your body, mind, and soul to optimum performance and withstand the rigors of great work ahead. What does that tell you? That tell you, listen, get yourself, your body, mind, and spirit where it needs to be, because there's more work coming for you. All right? You're being offered a very interesting opportunity where you can safely assume your divine role in perhaps healing others with your love and light. Is this something that you have been thinking about? Not only healing yourself, being able to heal yourself, but especially healing others? If this is your path, honey, you're being told. You're being confirmed. This is a confirmatory card. And when you're using these cards, you can use the 3-card spread. You can use the 1 for your readings. See, Pam, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with these. You can't. So then it's time for you to start taking a class or 2, maybe get yourself into Reiki or angelic healing, whatever it is that you feel that you can use to heal people, whatever comes to you, then research it first before you get into it so that you know what it is that you're doing. Now, thank you, Pam, for letting me read these to you and explain how to do a 3-card spread. So we can do a 1-card spread, and these are great for when you're doing readings or for yourself for the morning, okay? For your morning to set the mood. It's also great for a 5-card spread. Thank you. Oh, okay. So Pam, you can actually get these. Let me see here. Let me put on my PayPal. I hope I did that right. Yes, I did. So there's my PayPal, sweetheart, if you want to. Hi, Miss Wendy. So let's recap. You can do beautiful 1-card spreads for your, this is for the seasoned spiritualist, for the learning spiritualist. I will begin a card class. Now, you guys know you can get certified with me for your angel card reader certification, which I will give you. And it is a 4-week course. And we meet once a week. And there is homework, so be prepared to work. This is not one of those online courses that you sit back and you know, run through everything and then take a little quiz. No, this is a group, and we all talk, and then we keep in touch. We continue working together. Oh, it's $5 US plus $5 shipping. Yeah, I went to USPS and I found that the cheapest way to ship this is the way that I was thinking already. So it's going to be a padded envelope. It's going to, this, that's another thing. This comes in a, okay, perfect. So, Jay, I think you're there. If you're there, Jay, can you give her like a little, let her know where we can, I'll get to you, Pam, because I think Jay is working. So this comes in an organza bag. Every time I have over 30, 40 decks. I take them out of their box. I never read the book. And then maybe I'll read it once if it's a card that I'm not very sure of and I'm not getting the energy I want. Then I put them in an organza bag. Why? Because it's easy for me to get the ties and put them on my tree to ground, or hang them on a pegboard outside. I know where the sun hits it. I know where the moon hits it. And then, of course, I'm able to, in the bag, each deck requires or asks for a different crystal. So I just open it up, put the crystal in, close it, and let it charge up and clear it. Okay. Also with the organza pouch, I'm able to sage it. Okay, so it's easier for me with the organza, and that's especially when I have them all in a beautiful box and I just go through them. It's a clear see-through organza bag that you can see which one it is. Ah, there it is. I want that one. And then you use it however you want. Hello, Miss Mary. Hello, Miss Avanti. Nice to see you, Mama. So with these cards, you can do a 1-card pull. You can do a 3-card pull. You can do a 5-card pull. You can do anything you want with them because these are already going to be charged, cleansed, and ready for you. And like for today, I see Miss Avanti has come to say hello. So Miss Avanti, let me, if you would be so kind as to let me do your 5-card spread. Let me get this camera and see if you can see. Now this is my 5-card spread, right? All right. I hope I can put this back where it came from. Oh God. All right. So we got our 5-card spread for Miss Avanti. All right. Miss Avanti is going through a beautiful awakening. This is the top of my 5-card spread. Miss Avanti is going through an awakening. You are not going crazy, Miss Avanti. Could you be going through a spiritual awakening? Damn right you are, girl. Powerful psychic storms are around you, and you might do well to start reading and learning about the wonderful gifts you are going to be taking on. So whatever it is that you feel that at this point you are being drawn to, this is a time to take your mind off any problems that you have and immerse yourself into your path, into what you really should be looking at. So it says, be at peace. Every storm passes and leaves some kind of refreshing message. Welcome to your awakening. This is the thing, guys. When we go through an awakening, sometimes it's rough, sometimes it's not. You just need someone that's going to help you understand that it doesn't always need to be a rough awakening. I do that. I can help you with that. Good morning, Miss Michelle. Now, the one that's pressing right now, Miss Avanti, we talked about this yesterday, is addictions. It's not only addictions to materialistic things or things that alter our state in the physical plane, but it's also addictions that we have in our hearts and our souls, in ourselves, believing that we need to live in a way that we don't. And here it is, and this is perfect proof that these are cards about you. It's so time for you to be letting go of behaviors that are blocking you, literally, from all that you desire. Archangel Raphael says you're listening but not doing. And you know what? We do that. That's normal for us. Okay? Normal for us to do. Allow him to place his hands on you and heal you now. With the divine healing power of God and your angels, it will help you heal your suffering, and you will smile again. It feels like you won't, but you will. You will let go of all addictions, spiritually, emotionally, physically. This is your chance. They're giving you a chance to do that. You already know that. Now, this is the thing. You have 3 cards left. All right? 3 cards left. Here is, oh my God. Here is the, I got goosebumps. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Look, look, look. Right there. Look at all the goosebumps that I have right now. This is the hello card. It's like, hello? Hello? Your angels are trying to get your attention. That's why sometimes they bring things back that you're not expecting, is to make sure that this is not what you want. Oh, this is not what you want. Okay? So they're making sure that you can see how bad that was and how good something else is coming. So we have, they want you to know that they're there to help, your angels. All you have to do is give them permission to take over your troubled state. Meditate and mate with them, and give them permission to be part of your everyday. Better choices will be made by you, and you will be happier, content. You will finally feel like you're back in control. And guess what? Stop punishing you. Don't punish you. There's no reason to punish you. Why is there no reason to punish you? You wrote this story. You already knew before you came here that you were going to go through this in order to get to where you needed to get to be happy for the rest of your life. It's all there. And this is that 5-card spread that I tell you that you can do with these cards. Grounding. We all feel the grounding. Grounding is necessary, especially when we're doing our awakening. If you have not been grounded with Reiki, or you have not been grounded with angelic healing, then you need to do your grounding. You need to find the way that you ground yourself the best way. Your angels are going to tell you. Your guides are going to tell you. And grounding is always going to change throughout time as you evolve. So grounding, you may be in need of serious grounding. As you begin to detach from awareness of your body and this physical world. What does that mean? Remember that you're going through an awakening, right? That means you are realizing that your body and the physical world is something different than your spiritual world. Oh my God, what a war we create when that happens. We are realizing that our spiritual side is much more than anyone has ever told us or taught us. And it becomes a struggle for all of us as we separate ourselves from living in a physical world to living in a place of truth and integrity. And that requires you to go inside and live from your soul, not from your body, not from ego. So there's a war that's going on inside of you, Mama. This is part of it. It says, take it slow, grounding with grounding foods, rituals. What ritual could it be? Meditation. Meditate as a tree. Ground your roots all the way down to the core of the earth. Oh my God. Drink your cold ice water several times a day. Hydrate. That helps you ground, gives you buoyancy, okay, in your spiritual self. But at the same time, the weight of your energy is going to bring you down to the core of the earth, because that's where you want to ground, all right? Heed this message. Honor your body, mind, and spirit. Again, there's the message. Love yourself more. Hello. And then, just when you thought that things could not go any worse, all is well. And you know that. You know that. But we all go through a sense of mourning for different things. Look, I'm going through a sense of mourning about rice. I am stopping the rice. I can't eat rice every day. I'm Cuban. And I'm going through mourning. Can I do it? Absolutely. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. All is well. Archangel Jeremiel is letting you know that everything that is happening is because it is exactly as it was designed by you and God. Yeah, you and God sat side by side, and you designed this journey. You even designed this moment that you're here, listening to these messages. Blessings are hidden and will soon reveal themselves. This is where you will understand the beauty of your life. All that you sacrificed, and you have, and shed tears for, and you have, will reveal itself, and it will be so worth it. Start healing vows of poverty in all aspects today. What are vows of poverty? Oh my God. We vow poverty in love, poverty in happiness, poverty in money, poverty in work, poverty in good choices, poverty. Oh my God. We give ourselves all these vows. in past lives. Well, I'm here to tell you that in this life, we need to heal that away from what you brought. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your life. It's not fair to the angels that they have to constantly fight that fluff that we have created. No, you want to get down to the grain and get yourself going. Okay? So it says, you don't need these vows anymore. You don't need these vows anymore because you are ready to start something new, ready to start something that you have waited for so long. Oh, you are getting there, Avanti. Holy cow, you have no idea. Yes, awakenings can be hard, Wendy. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I'm telling you, because mine started rough. And I said, oh no, oh no. And I made it gentle. I know how to make your awakenings gentle. And the only reason why I know is because I went through a rough awakening. It's very hard waking up in the middle of the night and seeing a child that has passed. And that child is crying looking for his mommy. And you don't know how to comfort them. Now I'm talking the spiritual life, right? That was a hard awakening because people kept coming. And I would see what they went through. And that was very hard. And I was like, you know what? No, 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 no. And I meditated with my guardian angel and I asked Archangel Azrael, who is the one that I work with. He's my Ozzy, Mr. Ozzy. And he showed me how to do that. And then Raphael came in because I always see them together. Raphael came in and he healed and he said, no, this is how you do it. This is how you make a gentle journey for yourself and others. So if you're interested, I do have in the patreon.com under Moira's Light, I do have, oh, thank God, Wendy. Oh, thank God, Wendy. Yes. I do have a mentoring program for people that are going through their awakening. And it's a one-on-one. We talk a lot. There's always Reiki healings going on. There's always something that's happening. You get your cards every week, every month. You get pendulum, free pendulum readings. We do so much together. And it really works because you also get the classes for free. You get in the mentoring program, you and also in the warrior program, you get a free class, spiritual class, every quarter. The reason why is because I need to observe that you're doing it correctly. You can go through all three of your Reiki attunements in 1 week. Do I condone that? No. I don't feel that that should be the way. I took a while in my 1. I needed to be perfect with my 1, and I did. Then I took my 2 and 3, but that's because of a sort of special circumstance that came in. It's all synchronicity to me. And but then I started working on my 2, and then I evolved into my 3. And the same thing with the cards. I want to see you use the cards. So that's basically on the Patreon, and it's a monthly fee, and every quarter you get to learn something new, and you work it. You work it in our group. You work it in our group. That's why this group is there, so we can all mentor each other, and we can help each other, and we can get you where you need to be in order to open up your own group, to make your own cards, to do the things that you want to do spiritually and fill you and give you bliss for the rest of your life. And that can happen. So you saw how we can do a 1-card spread, a 1 card for all your readings. You saw how we can do a 3-card spread. You saw a 5-card spread. There is nothing that you can that you cannot read with this and help people and help yourself, because these are also for the spiritualist that needs that comfort to know, yeah, this is, I'm doing this right. And let's see if I got that right. Let's see, Pam, to see if that's good. Oh, it worked. Oh my God. Okay. So, let's see. All right. So, these are our new cards. Okay. This is the Moira's Light. Moira's Light is the name of my company, is how I started. It was, Moira is my name in Gaelic or in Scottish. I think it's Gaelic. Moira. And my light is the light that I found and that I work with from day one from my Reiki journey. And therefore it stayed with me. This is a private collection. And this, yeah, Wendy, you were the first one that ordered. And what I've done is I have them all sitting outside. You can hear the chimes going. They're outside, and they're all in their little organza bag, and they're gathering that beautiful sunlight in order for them to be. Yes, Avanti, you're getting yours. You're getting yours as well, girl. And I'll tell you, what did I do this morning for me? This morning, I picked my card. What's my name? Light. There you go. And I said, you're seeing the light at the end of that tunnel you have created. Yeah. I created a beautiful vision, a tunnel. I actually have tunnel vision about what I want to be able to provide: the gentle awakening, the mentoring program, teaching. I love to teach. I love to teach. I have my diploma, my bachelor's in early childhood education. And I never used it because life is life, right? It has been, you can start to breathe sighs of relief. You could be thinking of traveling, moving, doing something new. I am. I did the cards. Maybe a whole new relationship or just a whole new you. Yes, I am doing that. I am starting my diet, and it's not a diet. It is a nourishment program. I'm doing intermittent fasting, and it's really working. I feel better. Wendy. No, Jay, yours is already taken. Yours already on its way. I'll explain it to you. Louise Love, here is a wonderful spiritualist. Guys, that sounded like you too, Michelle. Well, let's do I'm going to show you a 2-card read. We're going to do Louise, and we're going to do wait, let me see. We're going to do Louise, and we're going to do Michelle. Yeah? We can do that? All right. Yes, she is a beautiful soul, isn't she? I love when she does her live readings. Oh, my God. Aha. So let's start with Louise. Louise, you've got the meditation card, and you've got the you can see card. Okay, the meditations. As you awaken, you begin to hunger for more spiritual opportunities. One of these may be as simple as changing or starting your meditation journey. Educate yourself. Listen to guided meditations. Oh my God, I'm going to start doing those as well. Okay, your angels will add messages within these meditation moments and provide the information you're requiring to move forward. But first, you need to organize yourself and give yourself the time you need. How hard is that? You remember that, Wendy? I saw the video afterwards, and he's like, damn. Oh, but you mean Louise's husband? Mine did that too. Oh my God, Louise. I love it. And then you've got the you can see card, Louise. Look, You are seeing the situation correctly, but you could see more if you were to open your eyes. See this here? Do not fear. What happens when we close our eyes? When we're scared, we go, oh my God, do this. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. These situations you're in, you can change with a flick of your fingers. And it's easier to hide in fear. You may not be seeing the situation properly. And sometimes we do that. We've got so much stuff around us that we don't see things correctly. So open your intuition and make your choices perfectly clear. Don't wait on others. It's right in front of you. Take action and cheer on. We're going to cheer for you and with you. We are waiting. These are your angels. They're waiting for you. Okay? Now the cards, I'm going to shuffle them and I'll show you. These are not those big cards. This is the difference. This is a Doreen Virtue card and this is my card. All right? These are hard for me. You've seen me. You've seen me. Because my hands are small. I have a small little pair of hands. And these are so much easier to do. And they're soft. So it's nice and very flowy, which is what I mainly wanted. All right, so let's talk to Michelle Panganaban. Maybe I said that wrong. Okay, so Michelle, grounding. You may be in need of serious grounding as you begin to detach from awareness of your body and this physical world. We were talking about that with Avanti. And a lot of us that are going through these awakenings, this is a very common card. And the reason why is because we're realizing that we're two different things. We're a beautiful soul living in a body, right? And what happens is the body, imagine okay, so imagine this infinite amount of energy stuck in this little piece of meat shell. Yeah, exactly. We are limited. We are limited. And sometimes throughout our awakenings, we use anger and we exude frustration in our lives. And it happens throughout our lives. Okay? But it has to do with the meat suit. Okay? So we first have to love the meat suit. Take care of the meat suit. Okay? And when that happens, there's harmony between the physical world or the physical self and the spiritual self. And when there's harmony between the two, then we all work together. That's that beautiful coexistence that we keep learning about. Well, it has to happen with us first. And then we're able to teach others about it, right? So that's all part of it. So grounding, my dear. So grounding. But now you get the listen card. And the listen card is really important for you. And it actually shushes you. Shh. Quiet your mind and spirit. It's hard to do, but you can do it. And you know that this is very hard for you and many people. Okay? You're not the only one that can't quiet the chatter in your mind. Everybody. And it takes time for you to learn to stop the chatter and allow the messages that need to get to you to get to you. Okay? It takes practice. Angels are assuring you that all will be well. They are giving you messages and instructions to follow. In order to listen, meditation is needed. That's where we get our messages. When we are meditating, we are producing alpha beta waves. We are actually able to get in nice oxygen into our bodies, opening our flow, letting the brain function better, getting all our senses to listen, meditate, and get those messages through those waves that we're creating. Okay? Very important for you to learn. And when things don't go well, they're trying to get your attention. So listen. So why is it that I feel joy when things don't work my way. I feel joy when things don't work my way because my angels are saying, wake up, Mary. There's another way. You need to look for it. And I do. And when I find it, I'm like, holy cow. Holy cow. And that is what happens in your awakening. That's what happens. Listen, people say, oh, you're going through your awakening. But what they haven't told you is that you are going through your awakening, but you keep going through your awakening. Because as long as we're in our meat suits, we're always going through an awakening. That's why we need to make it soft and gentle. All right? So these are the cards. Most of you have already bought them. I can't believe it. But thank you, because this is going to allow everyone, the reader, the readee, people that want to learn, people that need that boost every morning or at night before they go to bed, for your family, for your friends, and to get the message of what's happening. I showed you a 1-card pull, I showed you a 2-card pull, I showed you a 3-card pull, and I showed you a 5-card pull. You can do your horseshoe pull. You can do anything. You can actually, because these are so soft, you can have people grab them and tell you, this is the card I want. And they themselves, when you have them in front of you, they themselves can grab their own card. Okay? So this is really cool. I'm very thankful. I'm very happy. Right now, I'm like in total bliss and so thankful for God and the angels to have my husband fall asleep for 4 hours while they gave me these messages, because we all need encouraging messages. We all need to help people with encouraging messages, and these cards are going to allow you to do that. All right, so I can't believe I've been doing this for about an hour. You're blushing. I love it. So Michelle, was that your 2 cards, were they a bit of where it is that you were at right now, or you are at right now? Let me see here. I don't think this thing is moving down anymore. There we go. No, I had to move that down. Oh, you do. Thank you, Avanti. Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot more guided meditations. Oh, okay, perfect. 7:32. Okay, that is incredible. There you go. There you go. I have to find out, Louise, to see how much it is. I know for the for the US, I got if I take it to the USPS store, or no, the United States Postal Service, if I take it to their office, I can take it to them in one of those little brown padded envelopes, and that's going to be $5. So that I can do here in the US. So PM me your address, and I can actually plug it into the international part of the USPS thing. And then, because there has to do with customs or something. I know for Canada, it has to do with weight, customs fee, and a whole bunch of other things that I have to pay for. But I'll figure that one out. But for now, yeah. Good. I'm glad that was a reminder, Miss Michelle. Yes. Wendy. It cost you $5 for a small box? Yes. And crystals weigh. This weighs 6 ounces. So these are 6 ounces. So, and these are 54 cards, guys. This is a 54 card deck. So you got messages there for months. Okay, well, that's good to know. Up to 75 pounds. What did you use? Did you use the what do you call that thing? There's a little box now that anything you can fit is that price. Is that what you did, or did you make your own box? Did you take your own box? Yes, PM me. The flat rate box, the little one, right? The little one. I'm going to find out. Oh, I'm so going there this weekend. Michelle, it's up on the top. It's the PayPal. Small flat rates. Yes. Okay. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Yes. So it'll be in that box. The box, I believe, is like about this big, right, Randy? Like about this big. So the cards are going to fit just right. I am gonna do a kit with crystals and sage and Palo Santo. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a black tourmaline to the kit, because that is for your protection. So I may be adding that for the kit. So I'm going to see. I'm trying to make the kit that is not expensive, so that everyone can have their kit. But this is I'm so happy. I just don't know what to do. I hardly slept last night. I was like, oh my God, people are gonna be happy. People are gonna get beautiful messages. So okay, so let's do one for the group, right? Let's do one for the group. So let's spread them all out. Yeah, and let's grab. Okay, so here it is. Confidence. This is the one for today. This is the card. This is the card that is for all of us today. So you think that in order to move forward, you need only confidence in yourself? Wrong! You need confidence in spirit and the story you wrote together. That is what you need. Okay? Lean upon divine confidence, and you will see that what miraculous changes and opportunities will quickly surround you. You are worthy. You are divine. You are loved. So imagine how that makes you feel. How would it make someone else feel? That's what these cards are all about. Okay? So, yes, I'm going to do one of those fancy schmancy videos to show how to use the cards and all that stuff. That's because, you know, I'm being asked, yeah, you need to do that. But I wanted to show you in real life how I use them. I use them every day. These are the cards. My Doreen Virtues are over there. There's one that I have here, this group here. They're too big for me, but they're beautiful messages, so I use them. But you see the difference? You see the difference? This is the Angel Therapy card, and there's a small message. This is the complete message. No book needed. Book needed? No book needed. You need to read the book before you learn it? You don't need to read a book before you learn it. And I can do the same thing with all of them that I can do with the Doreen Virtue. Mind you, I love Doreen Virtue. I think the woman is an angel. I believe it. But there's an urgency in the spiritual realm, and the urgency is cut out the fluff. Get to the grain of the matter. Fix the matter. Therefore, we can do the work that we need to do. Okay? All right. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful day.